Am I audible? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone, please turn on the cameras.
Hey. Sir, I'm having some problems with my camera, sir. I'll turn it on after some time.
Okay, okay, so let's start with our session. But before that, can anyone let me know what previously we did?
Sir, we were discussing about AI and ML.
Okay, perfect. And what exactly AI and ML is? Can anyone let me know?
Sir, we did some like differentiation on that teachable machines, sir. Like we gave like red and blue color and we could like make the machine learn.
Okay, yes, Deepa.
Sir, I will just be like changing my name. So, as you asked, what is AI and ML? ML machine learning is the ability of machines to learn from their own experience and accident, and AI is, you can say, the ability, not exactly ability, yeah, sort of the ability of machines to interpret, understand, and visualize data from the world around us. You can say.
Okay, perfect. So it's all good. Let me just start with a bit of revision and then we will proceed with our topic. Okay. So, what exactly AI is? Again, if you just see, it has two words, which is artificial and intelligence. So, any artificial object which has the capability to learn and do something useful, that is what AI exactly is. Okay. There can be different definitions. And again, what is machine learning? Machine learning means that you are making machine to learn something. Okay, this is what exactly AI ML is. And we usually say that AI that is there, it is a broader word. Like it goes something like this. You have different engineering fields. Okay, you have electronics, you have electrical, you have computer science, you have mechanical, you have civil, okay, aerospace, aeronautic engineering. Lot of engineering fields are there. So we have an engineering field called computer engineering. Inside computer engineering, you learn lot of stuff. One of the things you learn in computer engineering is AI. Okay, so AI belongs to which field? It belongs to the computer field. Okay, inside AI, or you can say AI has, there are two basic types of AI. But inside AI, there are things like machine learning, there are things like deep learning, there are things like we have uh, it's inside the deep learning we have the AGI, okay, we have ASI. These are some of the terminologies, or you can say some of the subtypes of artificial intelligence, okay, and it is from the field of computer science. And usually, whenever we talk with AI, we associate it like this: AI ML, okay. And when like and AI is the, you can say, market product. Before you say something is AI, you do these things, you work with the machine learning. There is something called deep learning, okay. There is a general intelligence, okay, AGI, artificial general intelligence. There is ASI, which is super intelligence. So these are some of the types. There are more than these. There is CNN, RNN, but let's not go much deeper. So these are some of the types, and we usually say that before I am saying anything is AI, I first need to go through these particular steps. I need to make machine learn something. If I want to give intelligence, maybe I will go with the deep learning. I will go with the AGIs, and ASI is not currently in this world as of now. But we do say something like this. Okay, I hope it is clear that we make machine to learn something. Okay, and then the end product is the artificial intelligence. And one thing I just will note, everyone, it's for everyone. Whenever we talk about machine learning, it is more like the prediction. Okay, and whenever we talk about deep learning, okay, I just write the machine learning, and we have deep learning. Okay, machine learning is much towards the prediction part. Okay, and deep learning is towards, you can say, like, if you want to give much deeper intelligence, human like intelligence, thinking capability, then we use deep learning at that time. Okay, now let's dig it a bit deeper, and we'll just do a project on all of these. So, what exactly means that prediction? Like, whenever we say machine learning term, what it exactly means? You, everyone uses the weather app to check what will be the weather tomorrow, day after tomorrow, or what is the weather today. Everyone uses that.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So it's one of the examples. Okay, the weather apps that you see, or whenever we just go to Google and we just type what is the weather today, it is more like the prediction. Okay, if I say Google, what is the weather tomorrow, it will give me the prediction that tomorrow it is raining, or it might be raining. Okay, or it is sunny, or whatever. So it's a prediction like. Okay, so your weather app that is there, or weather data that Google gives, it is based on the machine learning concept. Okay, it's more like a prediction. There is one of the app, I'm not sure whether anyone has used it. It is called Akinator. Has anyone used this Akinator?
Yes, sir. Like,
Yes, sir.
It's not like you can download it. I believe it's not present online, I guess. Okay. So this has been an update to this now. So basically, what is Akinator? Those who don't know, you can select anything. Okay, you just have to think of anything, and then this genie that is there, it will ask you the questions, and based on that, it will guess what character you have thought of. Okay, so you can just try it, everyone. Just think of any cat, anything. Okay, let's say I will think of an object. Okay, now it does not know what object I have thought of. Let's say I will think of maybe a car. Okay, so, and I will check whether this particular genie will be able to guess whether it will be like, whether it will be able to guess. Okay, so what is the relation with the sex? So, does it have any relation? No, it does not have any relation with the gender. So, is it electronics? We can say probably car is an electronic. There are electronic stuff inside the car. So, probably. Is it heavy? Car is heavy, so yes. Does it have seat? Yes, it has a seat. Is it a car? So it guessed. Okay, so this is how this Akinator guesses, and this is entirely based on the machine learning concept. You think of anything, I want everyone to give it a try. Before we proceed ahead, go to Google, search for Akinator, and think of anything in your mind. Okay, you just have to answer the questions and it will guess what exactly you have thought. Okay, you can think of the maybe any person, anything that comes in your mind, maybe a place, whatever. Okay, so accordingly it will just give you the answer. Okay, please try this, everyone, so that it's entirely based on the machine learning. Okay, and again, what it is a prediction based. It is so strong that it will give almost 99% of your guesses that you have done will be right by Akinator. Please try, everyone. If anyone can share the screen as well. Once it is done, let me know. And also, if we got enough time, we will check how we can make something like this. Okay, uh, just like we have the Akinator, similarly, we will be making something. And once everyone finishes it, please let me know. We will just move ahead.
Sir, do we need to download it?
No, 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 no. You don't need to download it. When you go to the Akinator, you have to click on the first link. After clicking on the first link, you have to click on play. There will be play over here. You have to click on the play and it will simply tell you this particular stuff. And after this, there will be the questions.
Sir, I did it, sir.
Perfect. Okay, it is fine. So let's move ahead. I hope everyone has done this. In the free time, you can just download the app if you wish, and you can try to work on that. Okay. Maybe sometimes it gives the wrong, or but it is what you need to work on. Okay. So this is what machine learning is, all based on the prediction. And you have then a bit advanced level, which is deep learning, where you give the thinking capability. And whenever we talk about the thinking capability, there is one more like concept that comes that is called neurals. Okay. So in deep learning, we just make use of neural networks, and in machine learning, we take use of algorithm. Okay. Now, what exactly is this? We will just look at it ahead. Okay. But remember this all stuff about the entire AI. It is from the computer science, and there are subtypes. Okay. Machine learning is more towards the prediction. Any problem that you have, okay, any stuff that you are thinking, and that particular idea needs prediction, then you use the machine learning. Okay, and anything where there should be the thinking capability, then it uses the deep learning. For example, Tesla car is there. Okay, the Tesla car needs to have that thinking capability. Like if a person is there, what should the car do? If there is any rock, okay, or any stuff, there is a red signal, okay. So at that time, deep learning is being used. Yes, Parth.
Sir, the normal AIs which we use, like ChatGPT and Gemini, are a form of like computer and AI, but sir, Claude is a deep learning type of AI.
And like in those things, both are used. Okay, you cannot say whenever you use any
No,
of
you
whenever
only
you
the user interface. Because I think in Claude it has a deep learning interface as well as an interactive one combining AI.
like what you need by UI. UI is never the it's not UI is just what you are seeing, the screen. It's not AI based. Let's say you have something like this. What is AI over here? Yes, tell me.
Right. Only about the deep learning. It is having both AI and deep learning.
I I think I do not understand. Like you just mentioned the AI, like the Claude interface has AI as per you, or you are seeing the results it gives based on that.
No, it combines both deep learning and AI to give result.
Yes, exactly. It and it's not necessary that it can use the AGI as well. There are a lot of types, so it can use anything. Okay, and you might have noticed like nowadays it does not show, but earlier whenever you use any like bot, let's say I need to know about recent happenings, and for example, this is what I just texted. Okay, at the bottom, do you see it says Claude is an AI and can make mistakes. Please double check responses.
Yes, sir.
So it's more, it is able to like gather the information from the entire internet and gives you the result. Okay. Uh, but it's more like the whatever is present on the internet. Okay. As of now, it has not that thinking capability. Okay. Uh, that from which it can give you the result. Okay. There is a term that we commonly use. It is called transformer. Okay. Whenever we talk about these terms, a chat GPT, Claude, or whatever there is. So they are based on the concept of transformers. Okay. And that is something different.
Okay.
So whatever is present on the internet, it takes that and gives you the result. Okay, it's not like it can give something on its own, okay, but that may not be the right thing. Okay, so we cannot say that it is of only deep learning or machine learning based stuff. It can have any of the types or the combination of these types, and mostly it is made from the transformers. That is a separate concept. So this is what exactly is the case, and mostly we will focus on the concept of machine learning, and then we will be using these whatever AI tools are there. We will be using them to see how we can create our own ideas, whatever apps we want to create, how we can, everything we will be just looking. But let's focus on this particular concept, machine learning, a bit. And previously, we worked with one of the platform that is called Teachable Machine. Okay. Now, what is Teachable Machine? It is a platform where you can do the machine learning based projects. Okay, where you can do the predictions. Okay, previously I have just shown you, and you can bring any of the problem, take it to the Teachable Machine, and you have to upload the images over there. And based on the images, you will get your result. And make sure this that whenever we talk about Teachable Machine, it is only image based and audio based. Okay, if you have any other idea which does not involve the image and audio, that cannot be done on Teachable Machine as of now. Okay, let's say I want to do anything with text. Okay, there is something written and I want to use that in a machine learning. I cannot do that on Teachable Machine. As of now, there is not any option for that. So any problem of yours, any idea of yours, which is image based or audio based, that can be done on Teachable Machine. Okay. And I believe there was a homework, I believe, for everyone on the Teachable Machine. Was it done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Can you please let me know what problem statement you took?
Sir, I did it sir, I took vegetables, sir. So I did differentiation between fresh vegetables and spoiled vegetables, sir.
Perfect. That's a nice. Okay. Like usually, I'm not sure like where you live, what exactly is the logic of this over here. But whenever we go to any shop to get the vegetables, they usually what they do, uh, that bag in which they give the vegetables, at the bottom they keep the like bad vegetables, and on the top they keep the good vegetables. So they do the mixing kind of stuff. So you can try to make something to prevent that. Okay, it's a good idea. Just think of more how we can just bring it. Okay, you can just upload many images. Okay, and like you can upload multiple images of fresh vegetables or fresh fruits, and you can have the bad images of vegetables and fruits. Okay, but it needs to be on the lot of images. I have previously mentioned this, that more images or all the stuff, like whether it is image, it is audio, it is text, whatever example you will use to teach the machine, it is a data. And more data you will give, better will be the result. And if you want to make something like the market product you want to make, at least you have to give more than like 10,000 images to make it that much better. If you just are making an app, the machine learning app, and you are giving 10 or 100 data samples only, it will not be that good. So it's better to do almost 10,000 or more than that to get the perfect accuracy, to get the perfect result. Okay. And what about other, like, has anyone else also done this?
Yes, sir. So like I tried it on the colors itself, different colors.
Okay. Anyone else has done this or not?
Sir?
Hmm.
Sir, I made it differentiate between a notebook and a textbook.
A notebook and a textbook. Okay,
Yes.
that's nice. What about others?
Sir, I made it differentiate between an apple and an orange.
Okay, perfect. So fine. So I believe like those who have not done it, please do it. Do
Sir, I
complete it.
made, sir, I
Yes,
made
yes.
differentiate on pen and pencil.
Perfect. Nice. So do complete for the others. Okay. And this is something that we will be working on. Now, those who have done this, they might have seen that there are three steps that you do in machine learning. The first step is that you upload the images. This is the first thing that you do. The second step that you have is you train it. Okay. And the third step that you have is the testing. These are the three steps that you might have gone through. Okay. And these three steps are on the teachable machine side when you use the teachable machine. But in reality, when you are doing the code based work, okay, at that time, there are almost 5 to 9 steps in a machine learning. Okay. Where you do the proper code as well. Okay. Machine learning. So let's go to these 5 to 9 steps one by one. Okay, let's understand them and then we will move ahead. Okay, step number one, it's important, okay, to understand these steps. Same will be for the deep learning as well. Okay, so it's for the both, whether machine learning or deep learning. And after this, we will be working with some AI tools as well. So the first step that you have, it is before I say that I am working on the machine learning, there should be some problem which I'm really solving. Okay, like you have used the vegetable and the fruit differentiation, the color differentiation, pen, paper, like pen, pencil, okay, notebook, textbook. Okay, you have done the differentiation. So there should be the some problem on which you will do this. If there is not any problem on which you are working, you cannot go to the further steps. Okay. The first step that is there is think of a problem. Okay, like in the previous session, I told you, like, is there any like problem you face around you? So you gave your like what are the problems that you are facing. So on those problems there will be the solution, whether we apply the machine learning or deep learning, or we will be making apps on that. That is the secondary step, but the first one is think of some problem. Okay, after thinking a problem that we have, what you do is you bring the data. Okay, this is the second step that we have. First, you have to think of a problem. Let's say I want to think of a problem regarding traffic. Let's take this example. Okay, uh, especially like I believe mostly in India there is a lot of issue with the traffic. Okay, no matter like whether there are traffic lights or not. Okay, but still there is something because of which the traffic in India is very bad it is. Okay, now this is the problem that we notice. Now, based on this, we will bring the data. Now, how we will bring the data? We have to think that, okay, if it is like, what exactly is the issue regarding the traffic? Like, is the issue related to the roads? Is the issue related to the buildings? Maybe the buildings, like, or some houses, they occupy the part of the road as well. That is the issue for the traffic. So is it like the illegal occupation of the roads, or there is a construction, or the roads are very narrow? Whatever issue is this? Is there any other problem or any other thing that you any one of you think like why there is a traffic? The first one is issue with the roads. Okay, maybe illegal or wrong parking.
Sir, like the carelessness of the people, also how they drive wrong sides. Um,
Okay, driving issue. Perfect. Any other parameter?
Sir, traffic light and traffic police issues.
Okay. Traffic lights sometimes they don't work, or how they work. Let's say it's not worth to solve the traffic problems. Anything else? So there can be a lot of stuff. Okay, let's not utilize time on thinking. So I need to bring this data. Let's say I want to solve the traffic in Delhi. Okay, so what I will do, I will let's say where I live, I will check like how are the roads of Delhi. Okay, near me. Okay, the buildings. Is there any illegal occupation or not? Okay, uh, where do usually people park? Let's say someone went for the medicine, where will like is there any proper parking available or not? Okay, how is it driving? So I will bring lot of this data. Okay, this is step number 2. Step number 3 that we have, whatever data we have brought. Okay, now it's not necessary that the entire data will be helping me to solve the problem. Our main idea with AI, our main like what we want with AI is that problem should be solved. Okay, now whatever data we are bringing, it's not necessary that entire data will be used to solve the problem. Okay, the step number 3 that we have, we call it clean the data. Okay, you clean that data. Okay, let's say I'm in my mind, I think the narrower roads that are there, or the roads are the problem for the traffic. Maybe I might be wrong. Maybe roads don't have anything to do, like if it is a narrower road, it has nothing to do with the traffic, maybe. So I need to clean it. And how do we clean it? We either you can just have words with different people to get more insights. Okay, usually when a lot of minds come together, you think of something much better there. Okay, alone a person, it's difficult that uh, something better can be made if a person is all alone. Okay, a team of one person cannot do something wow. Okay, so there should be the multiple people working. So you can just have a word with different people that why they think the traffic is there. Okay, and you can take help from the internet, whatever you want, but you have to clean this data. Okay, and by cleaning the data, it means that let's say that the one of the major issues is the wrong parking. Okay, now in wrong parking as well, there can be lot of things. Okay, like people by mistake have put the car over there, they were not sure the traffic comes from this side, or just for a minute or two they went for the to bring something, and the traffic got up there because of that 1 or 2 minute. Something like anything can be within this wrong parking happening. So there is something that you need to clean. Okay, whatever data you will give to the machine learning, or you will give to the deep learning, based on that data it will learn. If you are giving the wrong data, it will learn entire wrong stuff. Okay, if you are giving the good data, it will learn in a good way. Okay, so that is why bringing the data is different, and cleaning the data is different. You need to clean that particular data whatever you have brought. Okay, then we have something called analysis. Okay, now what exactly is this analysis? See, our main aim is to solve the traffic problem. And let's say we brought the data for that as well. We know what is the data with which the traffic issue causes. Now, the analysis that we have, it tells us that whatever data we have brought, okay, we can, from the analysis, it is more, you can say, like a graphical part. Okay, where you can visualize, where you can see that which data that you have brought is more towards solving the traffic issues. Okay, so that is what analysis means. It is very easy to analyze the graph rather than analyzing the numbers. Okay, I believe everyone might have in mathematics. uh, have you done this graph in mathematics?
Yes, sir.
There are different types of graphs, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is the need for the graph? Can anyone tell me? Why do we study that, especially in mathematics?
Sir,
Sir,
To
sir, we use
understand.
graphs to like easily analyze the data and record data, sir. So like when we look at it later, we can easily understand.
Perfect. Nice. So, and that is the way why it is present in the mathematics. You might not have studied the graphs in some other subject, maybe in English or in science. It has nothing to do with the graphs. Mostly you study graph only in mathematics because mathematics is the number subject. You deal with the numbers, and it is difficult to analyze the numbers. Okay, if I write randomly, I will write some numbers over here. What exactly these numbers represent, it will be difficult to think. But if we put these numbers into a graph, then it is easier to analyze. That's why graphs are only studied in maths mostly, okay, or math related subjects. So in analysis of the machine learning, you do the graphical stuff. You make a graph between different data that you have brought. Okay, let's say there is a data between roads and buildings. Okay, so you make a graph that how much traffic happens because of a road. You make a graph of that. How much traffic happens because of illegal buildings. You make a graph of that. So it is easier to analyze. Okay, that's the fourth step that we have. Okay. The fifth step that we have is that now you have the data, you clean the data. Now you know that whatever your end result is, okay, that is what you are working on now. The end result is to solve the traffic issue. Okay, you have made the graphs and all that stuff. Then what you do, you have something that we called algorithms. Okay. Now, what do this algorithm do? Now, if you are doing a machine learning problem, again, it is a prediction based. You can predict. You cannot solve something completely. Okay. It's more like a prediction based. Now, what is algorithm? Again, algorithm that we have, it is a mathematical step. Okay. Just like in maths, you learn different equations. There is a equation in mathematics. Let's say there is a Pythagoras theorem. There is, let's say, has anyone studied coordinate geometry in maths? Anyone? Or knows this term, coordinate geometry? No one knows this? Okay. So in coordinate geometry, what we do, we usually try to predict the distance between the 2 points. Okay, or we check the area of something. That is what we can do with the help of coordinates. From the name, the coordinates. Okay, you solve some distance related stuff. So those are all the equations. So whatever equations you study, maybe from 7th class onwards to 12th class, or to the college and university level, whatever equation exists, okay, we can use those equations to form an algorithm, and based on these algorithms we can just do the prediction. It is the algorithm that does the prediction or that does your thinking capability. Without using algorithm you cannot do anything. If I am, let's say, using chat gpt, as everyone knows this chat gpt, their algorithms are used, only then you are able to do your stuff. Okay, it's not like data is brought then I'm fine, whatever I wish to do I can do that. Without algorithm, all the steps are important. Okay, but algorithm is the one that it does the prediction or that it does the thinking capability. Okay, and once you do the algorithm, there are further steps. There is step number 7, which is after applying the algorithm, you test it more and more. Okay, let's say I applied a kind of an algorithm. There is an algorithm that we have in the machine learning. It is called knn. Knn is the algorithm, the name of the algorithm. There are multiple algorithms that we use which are already made by the people. Okay, we directly use them. Or if you want to make something on your own, you can do that as well. So let's take example of this knn algorithm. Now, KNN algorithm, what it will do, it will take the entire data. The data which I have cleaned to solve the traffic problem, I will give that data to the algorithm. Okay, and then it will give me the prediction. This algorithm is the one that gives the prediction. And when it gives the prediction, I check that is this prediction right or wrong. I check that myself. I do not put that over here. I do check that. If the prediction is right, I go on to the next step. Okay. But if the prediction is wrong, I go back to the step number two. I bring more data. I clean the data. I give that data back to the algorithm if the prediction is wrong. Okay. But if the prediction is right, we have something called deployment. Deployment means that we bring it online. We make a website out of it, or we make an app out of it. That is what deployment means. Okay. And after deployment, you have step number seven, which is the testing. Okay, you further test it. Let's say I made an app or a website where I can solve this traffic related problem. Okay, and now some other user is giving me some other like parameters that can help me to solve the problem. Now rather than doing entire thing again and again, I do directly the testing. Okay, I bring more data. I have already made the model. I have already deployed it, make an app or the website. Then the testing. There is a one type of testing which is called A/B testing. This is the name of it. There are different type of testings that we do to check how stable our website is, that machine learning app is, how stable that is, how good that is. We do the testing for that. Okay. So these are the steps that we have that we follow in the machine learning. Okay, is it clear for everyone? Same you do for the deep learning as well. You follow these 9 steps, and based on that, you solve a particular problem. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. What about others? Anyone having any questions? No questions? Okay. So this was about machine learning. Same will be for the deep learning if you want to do the thinking capabilities. Okay. The only thing in the deep learning that will change is the algorithm. In deep learning, there is an algorithm called NN. There is an algorithm called CNN, RNN. Okay, these are the algorithms that we use in the deep learning. And one more thing that will be different in machine learning and deep learning is the library that we will be using. No, demon. It's you can think of maybe some different stuff. I just give it randomly. Okay, we can just discuss it more in a while. So where I was, yes. Uh, the machine learning and deep learning that is there, we use the libraries for them. Okay. Now let's say already people have you like made the algorithms. Okay. Now to use those algorithms, they are present in a library. Okay. One of the library that we have for the machine learning, it is called sklearn or scikit-learn. Okay, this is the name of the library, and we use this library to do the machine learning based projects. Okay, and for the deep learning we mostly use TensorFlow. These are the two libraries that we have. Remember, there are others as well. Okay, but these are the two majorly used libraries for the concept of the machine learning and the deep learning. Okay, and in between machine learning and deep learning, there are other technologies that we have. There is a concept of natural language processing. Okay, has anyone used Alexa or Siri or any of these tools? Has anyone used it?
Yes.
Perfect. So they are able to answer to all your queries because of a technology called NLP, which is natural language processing. Okay, so if we got time, we will check this NLP, how exactly it works or what it does. Okay, again, it comes in a part of the artificial intelligence. Okay, and this natural language, like I'll just write it over here, natural language processing. This is what exactly NLP means. And anything that you do that is related to the natural language that uses the concept of NLP. Okay, like if I go back to the Claude, you might see that we have a mic option over here. Rather than typing, I can speak up, right? I will say and it will automatically do it, right? So there NLP is used. Let's say I will write something in a different language rather than English. Okay, or let's say I will write anything, doesn't matter what language it is. Again, whatever I write, it is broken down into something which is called tokens. Let's say over here I have written, I need to know about recent happenings in London. I need to know this. Okay, now, behind the scenes, what Claude or what any tool does is that it breaks down the entire sentence into words. It breaks I separately, it breaks need separately to know about, it breaks it so that it can understand it quickly. Okay, so it does not visualize the entire sentence. Okay, it breaks down it into the words, and that is done because of the technology called NLP. The Google translations that are there. Has anyone used Google Translation?
Yes,
Anyone?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Again, behind there is the NLP that is used. It is because of NLP that Google is able to do the translations. Okay, whether translating one language into another, or whether analyzing the text or the speech, anywhere where the natural language is coming, whether it is in the form of speech, it is in the form of text, there NLP is used. Okay, and you might have seen this as well. One last thing I'll just mention over here. If I copy it and I will directly do the Google search. Okay. Earlier, I'm not sure if you remember or know this. Earlier, I simply used to get the links. Okay. If I want to know the recent happenings, I get these links, the videos and all that stuff. But nowadays, what we get the direct answer over here. Has anyone noticed it? Or earlier,
Yes,
Yes,
this
sir.
sir.
we have something called information retrieval. So, what Google does, rather than me jumping into these different links, Google does it for me. And what result Google gets, it displays that at the front of the screen. It is called information retrieval. It retrieves, it gets the information from different sources and directly put it. Now, I don't have to just juggle within these links to do the stuff manually. I can do this, I can read it directly over here. And it is also possible because of NLP. Without NLP, this was not the case. Okay, and it's recent. Before this, Google was not having this particular feature. If any one of you knows, it simply gives me the links rather than the direct information. So this is what the NLP is, okay? And NLP, you can use NLP plus machine learning together, okay? You can do something like this, or you can use the deep learning plus NLP. Both are possible, okay? If you want to make a thinking capability and you want to add some extra like stuff, then you do deep learning plus NLP. And if you want to keep it purely prediction based, then it will be the machine learning plus NLP. Okay. So this is the basics and the theory of AI ML. Okay. In a moment, we'll just see these libraries, scikit-learn is there, TensorFlow is there. And for the NLP, NLP, and for the NLP, we have a library which is called NLTK. NLTK is for the natural language processing. Okay. So now we will just move ahead. But before that, anyone having any questions? Anyone?
No, sir.
Okay, perfect. So now where exactly we can use all these technologies that we are just learning? Okay. In general, I will use the term AI. Wherever you can use AI, in those fields, you can use the machine learning, you can use the deep learning, you can use the NLP. Okay. Now, can anyone let me know where you can use AI? In which fields AI can be used or is already being used?
Sir, healthcare, education.
Okay.
For weather
Healthcare.
prediction.
Okay. Weather prediction.
To organize data and files.
Organizing. What else? Healthcare, and someone just mentioned another word as well. Healthcare and
Sir, education.
education. Anything else where we can use it?
Sir, space research.
Okay, space. There is more we can use it in the military. Okay, and where else we can use it? Mhm. Malls or shops, I can say. Okay, so there are much more. If anyone, for anyone, anything is coming in the mind, please let me know. Let's dig a bit deeper in healthcare. Where exactly do you think in healthcare AI is used? Anyone? Where exactly we can use it?
Sir, AI is being deployed in healthcare so that it can detect like basic diseases.
Okay. Yes, Vedic.
Sir, in MRI scans.
Mm, okay, I will say simply medical reports. Not medical reports, medical tests.
So
Yes.
to identify fake and real meds.
Sir, it is used in telemedicine apps.
Just a moment. After disease detection, what was being said? Vedika,
It is used in telemedicine apps.
telemedicine. Can you elaborate a bit?
Telemedicine apps are apps that are made for people in rural areas. So, in case of emergency, there are basic, you can say, numbers that they can dial on immediately. Or when they're feeling mild symptoms, they can like just open an app or like they can speak out the symptoms in their local dialect, and then the app can accordingly tell them what to do next.
Okay, perfect. So, in like medical test, disease detection, telemedicines, okay. In healthcare, like the previous batch that was there, in that batch, one of the student made or thought of an idea that medicines that are being used, there is high possibility that it's a fake medicine and it's really a big issue. So he developed the way to prevent or to detect those fake medicines. Okay, so that can be also under the healthcare. Nowadays, we have the surgeries that are done using AI. We have, maybe you might have heard, we have the robotic surgeries nowadays. Okay, so that is also possible. So all these things are done in the healthcare, and AI is in that. Medical test, the reports that are there, maybe there can be something which you can analyze. There is a medical test, you a medical report, you analyze that, And then you can say, after analyzing using AI, you can mention that where needs to be more care needs to be taken. Let's say any patient has maybe a diabetes, so sugar level is very high. So AI can give the recommendations that what the person should do so that sugar level can just come to the normal, something like that. Yes, Anshi.
So as you said about the fake medicines, can we do it for the same, like, right now paneer is coming fake, even milk, and also can we do it the same for food?
We definitely can, uh, but we need to think of a way to do that. Okay,
Okay.
like we need to definitely using AI, we can predict whether, let's say, the household items, we can say whether that is real or not. Milk, maybe paneer, or what else is there?
So
Is
the
there?
basic spices,
Sorry?
like the spices that we use in our household, that we
Yes, exactly.
also.
I'm not sure, like any one of you who is like interested or watches the news. There are a lot of countries that have banned the Indian spices. Like there is one of the spice companies, I believe MDH. Anyone knows MDH?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It's
sir.
like banned in Japan.
Yes, it is banned in some of the countries. Similarly, there is one more company that is banned in, I think, Singapore. So it's again an issue. And in India, it's not banned. Why? That is the reason. Not sure, but lot of countries are banning the Indian stuff because of the same issue, healthcare. Okay, so you can pick any of the fields. Those who have not thought of any idea that you work on or you have to showcase, you can go with the healthcare. It is the vast field. Yes, PH number. So it is a vast field, healthcare. You can go with it. Okay, where you can use the AI. Let's go to the weather. Okay, in weather, I just mentioned the prediction, what will be the weather tomorrow. Is there anything else that you can think of in weather where AI can be used? Mm,
So like when the people that like in the air sector, it can also be used to tell the pilots the
Sir,
weather.
it can be used to determine the temperature and it can be used to determine the weather forecasts.
that will come under the same weather predict. Can you please elaborate this for the pilots who just said this, Kavya?
So like the from the ground, the area, they using the AI, they can be told like the current weather conditions, the pilots.
Mm, Again, like for pilots, the thing is that they usually just fly above the clouds
Yes,
mostly.
sir. So like
So
during takeoff and landing, because most of the accidents happen during that period only.
yes, that is the point. But need to think more, like where exactly we can implement it. Like mostly, lot of cases are there where flights get delayed because of the weather conditions.
Yes, sir.
So where exactly it can be implemented, need to think. Again, a good way to use AI. So I don't think there is much more, but if anyone has anything in mind, they please let me know in the chat. Okay. And remember, there are certain fields where AI has not been there, or any rather than saying AI, I will use the term technology. Recently, in the morning, I just heard a news that two IIT Delhi students have built an application for the kettles, like
Yes,
the
I heard about it.
selling and buying of the cows and buffaloes. They made an app and they created a business of 500 crore rupees. Just they created an app for that. Okay, so there are lot of fields, lot of like problems are there which are again which are done manually. There is no technology being involved as of now. Okay, so if you think there is a like need that technology should be there, that can maybe speed up the process of that particular thing, or uh, do the easiness, then you can use the technology, you can use the AI, create an app or whatever. Okay, so you can think of that. So whether I'm not sure much, but let's go with the organizing. So uh, what AI we can implement in this organizing part? And what was this organizing? I forget. Was it file organizing or
The
in general?
data and file organized.
Data?
And file like organized.
Where
Sir,
exactly we
sir, we
implement it?
can give AI certain prompts to like say, organize data.
Like what type of data like you will organize? That is the question.
Sir, digital data,
Which data?
digital data.
Hmm. Again, need to think on it more. Like, and there is the thing. Like, see, it's not necessary that we will force to we will force AI into some fields. There are a lot of fields where it's AI can't do anything. Okay, like let's say it's mostly in India. I'm talking about. We have the repair shops. Okay, it's important and necessary that a person should be there to repair something. Let's say I want to repair my car, I will go to that repair shop. So person will be the one who will handle that rather than AI. So we cannot force AI into that. See, we can organize daily tasks and make completion section. There are different apps. It's a good idea, but there are apps that help us to do this. A good idea is there, but again need to think more on this organizing and the weather. What about education?
Sir, we can use humanoid teachers.
Humanoid teachers. Why you want that teachers should not be there? Human teachers should not be there.
So like
Sir, because AI teachers basically what they do is that they think logically instead of thinking emotionally, as many teachers do.
Okay.
sir, we can
Okay, like
AI
yes,
the programs and machines to help a student with special needs to understand concepts much easily.
we can definitely do that. Like there are lot of like especially in India, there are a lot of ways you can implement the technology and AI into the education. Okay, uh, I'm not sure the schools that you go on. In your schools, is there any the subject regarding AI or robotics or coding for anyone?
Yes, sir. Like we have sir computer also and one innovation also where we learn like basics of coding and stuff.
Perfect. I believe like a lot of schools in India lack that type of education. So whatever like AI stuff we can bring into this to help, like someone, the humanoid teacher should be there. I'm not sure whether anyone knows this. China has done it. China is way advanced in all of this. They have developed a smart board as well. I'll just show you. I just saw this. Like this video I just saw yesterday. So it's a smart board, and on the other side there's a blackboard. Whatever a teacher writes on that blackboard, automatically it is being shown in on the smart board. You can just make like better graphs, better images if needed on this particular board. And if you write an equation on this board, it will solve it on its own. A teacher does not need to write the entire solution for the equation. Okay, if let's say on this board I will write the Pythagoras theorem, it will give me the entire steps automatically to solve it. Okay, so this smart board is done in China. Maybe it might be in some other part of the world as well, but I am not known about that. So this is in China, education is way ahead, way ahead. Okay, so any other where we can implement the education? Maybe in examination, I believe. Whenever you have the exams that are going on, teachers are mostly in chaos. They have to like make the question paper, they have to like organize it and all that stuff. So maybe if we can build something AI based, like that will like kind of do that rather than teacher making the like paper spending time on that. I'm not sure like if any one of your parents are teachers over here or professors, you might have noticed that it's a bit of chaos. They need to go through the entire books to get the questions and all that stuff. So we can have something if anyone wants to work. I believe it's a good opportunity. Maybe you can develop an app where you can give the entire chapter to the AI and it will mostly give you the question paper out of it. We can use in paper leak. Again, the previous batch that was there in that batch, one of the students have done this work on the paper leak. But if you can think like some other ways how we can prevent this paper leak, there are a lot of like fields or exams where paper leak is happening. So I don't have that much knowledge about how the entire process of government examination works. So, and you need to make sure at what stage paper is getting leaked as well. Is it like there is an agency, if recently the NEET examination that is there, which is on which the protest is also there, you need to like understand that whenever the NEET exam is there, from the moment the paper is being made till the examination centers, like till the paper reaches to the examination centers, it is a stepwise phase. So you need to understand at what stage the paper is getting leaked. Is it the person who is making the paper? Is that person leaking the paper? Or let's say paper is made, now the paper needs to be printed. Is it at that stage where I print the paper, paper is getting leaked? From the printing, it needs to be like maybe put it in the envelope and then transported to a certain place. Is it during the transportation the paper is getting leaked? Or when paper reaches to the centers, you need to understand this. And based on that, you can apply the logic how you can prevent it. Many students use AI tools for studying in which definition are different from the textbooks, which confuses students. So why not to train AI for NCRT syllabus, which is widely used in India, so that students can get proper explanation. You can do that. Again, it's a good idea where you can make AI to train on the textbooks. NCRT is there, CBSE is there, ICS or ISC is there. You can train AI on that, and you can just it will be a kind of the AI tutor, AI teacher. You will ask the question, and it will give you the answer as per the books. Again, it's a good thing. So in education, there are a lot of, yes, Parth.
Government can develop a standard AI which is widely used for every like government publication book. It will be helpful for students because like some students use ICSE books, some students use fiction books, some students use NCERT books. So
Yes,
like if our government makes a standard AI app, that will be more useful.
yes, exactly. Like we can do this. Like please note down these. Like once we will be working on the project making, uh, please note down these. At that time, do remind me as well. We will just use the tools that we have to build it up. Okay. So at that time, let me know. Okay. As of now, do note these. The one idea that is there, it was in the healthcare. One idea was in education, the paper leak is there, the AI examination, and the AI tutor, what you just have mentioned. Okay. And maybe there can be something, let's say we have these exams, like in 10th class, we have the board examination. In 12th class, we have the board examination. Then we have the entrance examination. JEE is there, NEET is there. Okay. There should be an app that helps me to like what I can say, that helps me to like prepare myself rather than AI tutor. That is different. But this preparation for the examination is different. It should like help me to like achieve better marks, not just help me to study. That is different. You can think of like that as well. We can use AI to encourage students to study. Can you elaborate it a bit?
Sir, AI can be used to encourage students by like encouraging them, giving telling them some motivational quotes and like some study materials, specific study materials.
Hmm. I'm not sure. Need to think on it how you can really encourage the student. But before you work on this problem, how you encourage the student, you need to understand that why students get distracted. What is the main reason for the distraction? That is important before you reach to this particular step. Is it maybe the mobile phone? Is it the maybe the games, going outside with the friends, or maybe the like maybe house stuff is there?
Sir,
What
digital part and social media also.
is exactly like mobile phone and all that stuff? So where
Sir,
exactly?
we can use AI tools to like do something like that. Something like Australia has done for under 13 people. They cannot access like the social media and violent games.
That you need to talk with the government first to ban all that for the kids below 13 or 18.
No, but parents can do this for their kids as well.
Yes, but you might have seen like there are a lot of newses from India that child has beaten up the parent because the parent was not giving the phone. So there should be some other alternative, because like like the student, if he's of maybe 13 or 14 or 15 years old, they are hyper. They at that time they don't understand that why the parent is taking my phone. So there should be something that does not make student hyper and should focus on the study. And obviously, like by studying, it's not like the student should give maybe 10 or 15 hours to the study. There should be other activity to keep the student fit. Student should play, student should go with friends, but student should study as well. There should be something like that.
Sir,
So
but AI can also be used to make studies interactive rather than just being able to like see the textbooks. AI can give us practical examples or real world skills that will make it more interactive.
Yes, exactly. AI can help in that. Definitely. You can, like, let's say there is any science topic, let's say about plants. There is, in science, there is a chapter, let's say plants. And I feel that chapter is boring. So I can just let AI to explain or make me understand that chapter in a fun way, maybe by showing the cartoon videos. Usually, we are much into the cartoons or we are much into the movies. Okay, if I am being told to watch a movie for 2 hours, I will. But if I'm being told to study for 2 hours, I won't, because movie is much addictive. So maybe in that way, if AI can help, it's great.
Sir, it can also do it by hindering with our dopamine hormones, which will like increase our interest in studies through a digital world.
Yes, but making dopamine to get extra release is kind of
No,
unique.
sir, digital dopamine is also there.
Yes,
Which
need to think on that, like how exactly you can make AI to do that. Okay. So there are a lot of ideas that are there and we need to think. Definitely there can be some idea that will help you to develop your own business.
sir,
It,
if like I am being hypothetical currently, if AI gets a bit more advanced, if AI gets to a level and expected level, then it can also be used to like develop chips into human brains and make them more like cognitively special.
that is already happening. Like there is a company called Neuralink where I believe you might be knowing Elon Musk.
Yes, sir.
So there is a company called Neuralink. It's of the Elon, where he implants the chip into the human brain. It has been done on chimpanzees as of now.
But sir,
They
it's like failing as of now. It is not being able to like increase the cognitive capability of humans or any other animal, but it is like just halt or just increasing a risk of any brain malfunction.
obviously with time they will develop it. They already have worked on it.
Yes, sir, they might.
Mhm. Are in pressure, they take decisions that harm them. Again, a good idea, but need to think on this.
Sir, AI could also be like a counselor for students, helping them achieve not only like saving them from bad thoughts, but also helping them achieve mindfulness and like focus.
Yes, like in education, you can think of like there can be thousands of problem that you can work on. Okay, so you just note it down. We will just work on it ahead. Whatever you just have mentioned, whether it is the pressure under students, demon, or what Parth has mentioned, just note it down. We will work on that. Okay, so let's take a break of maybe 10 minutes, then we will come back and just proceed further. Okay, so let's meet at maybe 7:32 or 7:35 p.m. Yes, hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's start. Hmm. Okay, so perfect. Can you please confirm, is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Uh, I'm not sure, but any one of you knows food pharma? Have you seen this person anywhere on internet or Insta? Anyone? So you can check like what this person does is that he makes people of India aware about the food. Like let's say there is one of the food like Bonvita is there, for example. So the ingredients that are there, whether those ingredients have any impact on health or not. Okay. Similarly, something too yummy. Like he makes students or like people aware that you need to check the ingredients rather than the packaging. So you can apply the AI over there as well, where you can know that whether a particular food item is good for your health or not. Okay. And then like whatever there is space, military, shop malls, architectures, accordingly you can apply AI into that. Okay. And you can think of a way. Okay, this is your task. So just take the screenshot of it if you want and think where we can implement AI in these fields. And if there is any other field, mention that as well. Okay, so let's move ahead and we will just discuss little bit about some AI tools. So I believe everyone is aware of ChatGPT, right? It is one of the tools that most of us use, right? And it's like a well-known fact that only 1% of people know how to use AI. The rest 99% use it like in a layman way. We like whenever we use any of these, like let's say chat gpt, I have any query or I want any information, I type over here, it gives me the result, that's it. But it was not intent for that. There is lot of ways you can make your use for chat gpt or any platform much better. Okay. So, but this is one of the platform. We will just check that as well, how you can make much of these AI tools. So there is one called ChatGPT. Everyone knows this, right?
Yes.
Right. Perfect. There is one more called Claude. Everyone knows this as well, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
One more is there, Google Gemini, right? Everyone knows Google Gemini.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Now these three, let's take example of only these three tools. Every tool that is there, it is intent for different purpose. You cannot be like, if I have to do the basic, let's say, chat. It's not that I will ask the chat GPT same thing, Claude same thing, and Gemini same thing. We do that usually. There is one more tool which is called Perplexity. Has anyone heard that? Perplexity.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Perfect. I'm not sure whether you use it often or not, but
Sir,
Perplexity,
sir,
yes.
Parag Agrawal created Perfect City, na?
Can you please say that again? I didn't hear you.
Sir, Parag Agrawal was the creator of
Yes,
Perplexity, no?
yes. So, but the thing is, Perplexity is not an AI tool. You need to know this. Just like there is Chat GPT, there is Claude. Perplexity is a bit different. Uh, I will let you know how exactly it is different, but there is something called Perplexity as well. And in Perplexity, it is mostly used for the research purpose. Let's say we discussed that healthcare in healthcare we can use AI. We discussed that. Okay. Now I need a research, like let's say in the medical test, I need to know that where AI is used. So it's a research. And whenever we do research, the perplexity should be used at that time. Okay. And then you have one more, I believe, maybe you might already know that. In your schools, you might have to make presentations, right?
Yes, sir.
There is a tool for that called Gamma. Anyone has used this?
Yes, sir.
What about others? Perfect. So this is again AI tool used for the presentation. Usually, let's say that whenever we have to make presentation, we ask like same thing. I will ask ChatGPT to do it. Here is one of the presentations that I have worked. It was with a school, Delhi Public School, and this is how it gives the presentation. Okay, it gives the next level presentation. What it does is that you simply have to type. You don't have to do anything. Just like in chat gpt, there is a text box, you type over there. Same you do with this. You type that what I have to make, and it will do everything on its own. Whatever images are there, it's done from its side. You just have to type that I want to make a presentation on this particular topic, and some other information you give, and it will develop everything on its own. So you can use it so that your work process will be a bit faster. Okay. So these are some of the tools that we have. And every tool is intent for a particular task, but we don't do it that way. We, let's say if I use chat gpt, I'm stuck with the chat gpt. Okay, there are a lot of tools that are like, after we complete this session, if you check the AI news, there might be a new tool that will be launched by some company. Okay, so a lot of new things are there. So every tool is intended for a particular task. Okay, like Claude, it is mostly used for like again, it's good for the document, better than Chat GPT if we see, and it is better for the coding purpose as well. Okay, Chat GPT is like a buddy, like a friend. Okay, you can have the conversation going on. Okay, and there is one more called Codex. Has anyone heard about Codex?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. There is one more called anti-gravity. Heard about it? Anti-gravity. No one? Just you can try it. You need to download that anti-gravity. It's an application that will help you to make the app, make the websites. Okay, maybe in next session that we will be having ahead, we will use these tools. Okay, I will show you that how we can create a website. Okay, I don't have to do any code at all. I will use the anti-gravity or the codex to build a unique website. Okay, within just minutes we can do that. So we will see how exactly it is done. There is Replit is there, Lovable is there, Emergent is there. So there are a lot of different tools that we have, each intent for a different purpose. Okay, so we will just dig deeper into this. Okay, okay, perfect. So lot of like, and there are Chinese model as well. There is one called DeepSeek. There is Kimi, which is one of the best models in the entire world. Okay, I think it is in number two. So Kimi is there, and there is one more called CDAM. So these are the Chinese tools, Chinese AI tools. Okay, again, best tools out there. You can try them if you want to see how exactly they respond. Okay, and again, they have their own purpose for what thing you will be using. And hopefully, the next session, tomorrow's session that we will be having, I believe tomorrow there are two sessions. So we will check how a particular tool is used. Okay, and we will be developing some websites or some apps we will be developing as well to see how we can make use of it in a better way. Okay, and but before that we jump into this, we will just check more about this AI and ML part. Okay, whatever stuff we have here, we will do the code of it. Okay, a bit deeper we will dig in, and then we will use the website making and all that stuff. So anyone having any questions till now? Or
No, sir.
anyone wants to share anything, maybe anything? Okay, yes,
Sir, artificial intelligence can also be used as a search engine.
yes, it can be used as a search engine. There is a saying, I'm not sure how true it is. There is a saying that soon Google will be replaced. Okay, I'm not sure whether it is right or wrong, but usually we used to do the Google searches. Now, because of these AI and other stuff, the Google search is
Yes, sir.
reduced.
ChatGPT.
Exactly. Google search is reduced a lot. And now it is being further said that the AI will be implemented in everything now. Like if I want to do the shopping on Amazon, I just will tell these tools, let's say ChatGPT or Claude, that buy a particular item from Amazon for me. It will do it. You don't have to search it manually. So this is where the level of AI will be. So those who don't have any questions or don't have anything to say, they can leave. Else, anyone having any questions, they can stay.
Sir, uh, sir, it was informed by Ram sir that we'll have two classes on Saturday and Sunday. So, sir, the timings will be sent.
Uh, I will check in the group. It will be mentioned. I think it is 11 to 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then same 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. But I need to check.
Okay, sir.
In groups, it will be mentioned, I believe. Okay, those who don't have any questions, they can leave the meeting.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.
Sir, I want to include